So he speaks from where he is. They are speaking from where they are. So death to God is just living. We're just talking, right? Whenever someone dies, their eyes are shut. That's what happened to Adam. When Adam died, he lost his ability to see. When he lost that, he lost everything. And he was demoted to the natural. That's why what happened was when he sinned, because God said to him, in the day that you eat, you will surely die. It means you will be separated from me. Because God created everything to live from where it was born from. Okay? God did not just create the fish. He spoke to the water and said, you bring forth the fish. When he was creating the animals, he spoke to the crowd and said, you. That's why if the fish were to move out of where it was bred from, it will die. So death is separation. If it is not separated, it will live. If it is separated, it will die. So what happened was that when Adam sinned, he was separated. God said, you will surely die. The death was threefold. That's why salvation is threefold. First, your spirit comes alive. Then we come to the salvation of your mind, which is the manager of your body. All three of these salvations, they come through beholding. It's all about what you see. That's why when Jesus, he says in John chapter 3, he says that in the same way that the bronze snake was lifted up in the time of Moses, he says, so the Son of Man must be lifted up. Why must he be lifted up? So that everyone can see easily. And when they see the bronze snake, their reality changes and it becomes what they see. Now, a bronze snake was a fake snake that was already dead. It's fake. So the poison of a snake, if the snake were to bite that thing, it won't feel anything because it's already dead. Amen. So in the wilderness, when the people looked at the bronze snake, their reality changed. There was a substitute. It is a picture of Christ. He says, now in the same way, I must be lifted up so that people can see me. When they see me, their reality will change. You must be born again in order to see. The death of Adam was threefold. He died spiritually because when he died, everything that was spiritual about him ended, and he was demoted in the natural. That's why the first thing, what happened was, because now the spirit was not working, the flesh kicked in. Because the electricity was gone, the generator kicked in. When the automatic was affected, the manual now took place. So now suddenly, he saw he was naked. Your reality is not what you're seeing with your own natural eyes. Your reality is Christ, who's in the Spirit. He is the kingdom. You must be born again in order to see the kingdom. When you see it, you become it. So he died spiritually. He died. Now listen to this. He cannot die in the flesh if he has not died in his mind. Oh, what do you mean? The mind is the manager of the flesh. Nothing happens to the flesh without the mind knowing about it. The mind is the one who's in control of your flesh. Now, what is happening right now, it is the salvation of the mind. It means we are changing the way that you are thinking. Because there's a certain pattern, there's a certain way of thinking that you had. But now that you believe in Jesus Christ, now that you are in the kingdom, there's a way of doing things in the kingdom that is not like the natural. Remember who you are. You are focusing too much on natural realities. It's time to focus on the reality that is Christ. I think for tonight, it will be good to end it here. I was just talking to you. I think I'll teach you and I'll preach to you maybe some other time. I'm seeing many prophets in this place, eh? Why did I stop here? As many as I led, these are the sons of God. Power. Listen, there's nothing that just happens. A man of God never just passes by without an agenda. You know, I was trying to lift you up from natural things. Now I'm jumping into supernatural. But I don't want to leave because I love you so much. I don't want to leave you there. God meets you where you are. That's why, the gospel says, hey, the gospel is something else. This is the good news. Oh my goodness. Ooh. The gospel says, oh my goodness, if you are a murderer, remain a murderer. Oh, okay. It says, if you are a thief, remain a thief. Okay. It says, how? Yo, this gospel. What do you mean? Remain a murderer. The gospel says, no. You meet someone who's addicted to smoking, right? The gospel says, no, remain a smoker. Carry on. Hey, what is this? Somebody tells you, no, I want to get closer to God, but I just need to stop smoking. I want to come, but I just need to stop drinking. I need to stop smoking. No, that's not the gospel. The gospel says, come as you are. If you are a murderer, come. If you are a thief, come as a thief. Sure, that's the gospel. How? Come on. If you are addicted, if you are an addict, come as an addict. When you come as you are, you will live as He is. Oh, because let me tell you, you think you smoking makes you a sinner. That's your problem. You think you robbing banks and stealing money makes you a sinner. Oh, that's your problem. No. You are stealing because you are a sinner. You are robbing banks because you are a sinner. You are murdering people because the sinful nature is in you. You can't help but sin. That's why I always say no one teaches a 5-year-old to steal sugar in the kitchen. The nature inside the child says, hey, we are sinful, we are a sinner, so let's go steal some sugar and be happy. So when you come to Christ, you come as you are. Because there's a great exchange that happens when you come to Jesus. The sinful nature that was inside of you is removed and you are given the gift of righteousness. You then become the righteousness of God. Not by going to church 7 days a week. No. No, brother, I just need to stop smoking. And then I'll come. You will not stop. So what they do, they stop smoking, right? And then they begin to give to poor people. They do righteous acts. They do good deeds. God says in the book of Isaiah that the righteousness of man is like dirty rags to God. So it doesn't change your condition. Whether you are doing good deeds, you are still a sinner. You come to Him as you are. And you are given the gift of righteousness. Let me tell you, it is the gift of righteousness that causes you, hey, it's a Sunday, I want to fellowship with my family. You begin to go to church. Sin was that force that was pushing you to sin. Now it's the same thing. Righteousness is a force that pushes you to be righteous. Even when you're trying to walk this way, righteousness says, whoa, no, not that way. Your problem is you think it is you. It is your ability. Prophet. It is not your ability. It is the ability of God. How many people know this guy? You know him? Come here. Have you ever heard him before today? Have you ever heard this guy prophesy? You've never heard him prophesy. Let me tell you, I'm making him a prophet now. Oh, okay. The problem is with you, when the Bible says, I can do all things through Christ, you begin to pick things. You're like, yeah, this. And then you remove that. That one is too impossible. We can't just make prophets. Come on. Surely that is of God. Here's another prophet there laughing. Come. No, this is. Yeah. You just. Have you ever heard this guy prophesy? Yes. He's a prophet already. Eh? So this is for you to see that I'm not here playing games. He's like, nah, I don't want to be a prophet. Nah, not me. Remember who you are, please, okay? Because there's something that happens. Oh, check the time. There's something that happens. When Adam fell, he went into survival mode. Listen, before the fall, Adam never had a problem with poverty. He never had a problem with lack. Everything was just there for him. It is when he fell that now God cursed the ground and said, hey, now you have to sweat for it. So when that happened, he went into survival mode. That is where many of you are still stuck. I must take you out there. Because when Christ comes, he says, hey, don't worry about what you're going to eat. About what you're going to wear. Don't worry. Because what makes people, you know, what makes people wake up in the morning and go and work is because they're worried about what they're going to eat and what they're going to wear. Don't worry. Remember who you are. Remember the prodigal son? When all the wealth and the inheritance finished, he went into survival mode. When he came back to the Father, he had a plan, brother. Prophet of God, what's your name? Prophet Keta. Hey, that man is going to prophesy, eh? Mark my words. Because he's already starting to see, like he's been a dreamer. Oh, okay, let me ask him. You see dreams? Yes or no? No. Eh? You just dream. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You see dreams. Whether they are normal or abnormal, they are still. I like that you said normal, because now they will be abnormal. Listen, in this kingdom there's abundance. We don't go to work to survive, no. We go there out of purpose and love. We go there to reveal Christ, because you are a story.